This video was brought to you by Patreon. Hey you, how's it going? My name is Ruubez and boy is it early. And welcome to a week ago. Yeah, I've got my first trial shift starting in just over half an hour. I keep checking taxi apps and there are some about. I hope that they actually respond. You know, I always get nervous before, like, you know, I need to use someone else's public transport or whatever, in inverted commas, to get somewhere, especially with a time thing, because I have definitely been let down majorly in the past. But no, cool. So, got some coffee brewing, and I think it's time to have that coffee now, because other than that, I am ready. So here we go. So I just got back. I just walked back from my trial shift and I'm back in again tomorrow morning, which I guess means it went well. Yeah, unless it's just like a trial period, I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, my taxi obviously showed up and stuff. I did intend to, like, you know, vlog outside for once, given, you know, I had to be outside, but just right now, you know, I'm tired, I'm hungry, I need a shower, I want to go back to bed. Can be more vlogs later. Well, at least I missed the rain this time. So I've been having a big lie down, and I didn't quite manage to get to sleep. But, like, the important aspect is, you know, I was resting my brain and eyes, which, yeah, given my second shift tonight, well, tomorrow morning, you know, I think that's the one that's gonna either make or break me, you know. Like, I've obviously been, as far as the day's concerned, I've been up since 2. I'm gonna be doing a pretty similar thing tomorrow, but maybe going to bed a bit earlier. But yeah, I just think, you know, this time tomorrow, my body's either gonna fucking hate me, which, to be fair, it's on the verge of doing now, but, like, it's manageable. Or, like, you know, it's gonna be fine. I'll be fast asleep, maybe, hopefully. Yeah. I tried. But now is a good time to get, some video editing done. Because I need a week ago to be able to go live. And, well, I haven't even imported the footage yet, so I need to put this down. But, you know, it's a week ago, it's hardly a challenging edit. A week ago has been exporting for 33 minutes, it's currently 6:05. Is it going to get online in time for it to premiere at 7? Probably not, and if it reaches that point, maybe it should just go live tomorrow. So it's now been 1 hour and 22 minutes since I started exporting this week's a week ago. It's absolutely going live tomorrow rather than today. You know, it's 7 minutes to 7, so there's no way I'm going to get it uploaded and processed in time to do a premiere. But I think I'm going to make it premiere at like 12. Or whatever, like the normal time that I tend to, well, you know what I mean. I might just drop it at 12:30, you know. Stick it on Patreon, then make it go live tomorrow. But, I think I'm gonna jump in the shower, because I could do with lying down, and if I need to lie down, I might fall asleep until much later, so, yeah. Day 2 of this waking up at a time I would normally go to sleep business. I actually feel dead right now. Apparently I completely forgot my alarm had rung, and fortunately was reminded that it had gone off. It's gonna be one of those days I can feel it, and I don't know how well that's gonna go. But, you know, I'm up, I'm ready. Pretty much just need to sort my hair out. I am knackered. I just got back from my second shift, and that one was hard. Yeah, I already felt really bad before going to work. You know, like I said, I knew that it would hit me harder getting up at 2 for the second day. But yeah, just it also lasted 2 more hours, given it's not finished until the work's done. I'm going for a different approach today though. I'm not gonna go to bed. I'm gonna lie down, for God's sake. My feet are killing me. I've been stood up since 6. I'm not gonna go to bed. I'm just gonna, you know, do stuff outside of bed, and then make a more conscious effort to go to bed earlier than I did last night. And yeah, hopefully that will make it better. You know, but I can't do anything else about that, can I? But right now, I'm making sausages and curly fries. I'm so hungry. So since I got back and I had some food and stuff, I've pretty much just been sat in front of my PS4 all day, and you know what? I don't feel guilty whatsoever. Like, it's one of the perks now of being employed, is that, you know, I feel like I've earned my time off, you know. So, yeah, no guilt whatsoever for spending several hours in front of a console. Well, here it is, folks. Video footage of me getting into bed at 10 to 9 a.m. At 10 to 9 p.m. I did want to go to bed earlier, but I ate food and I was like, I shouldn't go and lie in bed whilst I've got food digesting, so I just left it for a little bit. Now's the time, because I was just doing a bit of island maintenance and my eyes kept drooping. So, yeah. Yeah, so the plan tomorrow is, again, wake up at 2. Get ready and all of that. I'm commandeering a travel mug so that I can make myself a coffee and not have to rush with it. Yeah. So I can take it with me and all of that and actually wake up. Because one of the things that I was struggling with was like actually feeling awake this morning. So yeah. Then obviously, you know, do the shift, come back, and then that's it until Saturday morning when I'm doing another shift. So I guess after tomorrow, I can sort of relax a bit, you know, do some stuff obviously. Like, I'm not just gonna spend the entire week when I'm not at work in front of a console, but there'll probably be some time spent in front of a console. But yeah, like I said, I'm off to bed, so good night. I'll see you in the morning. So I was starting to watch a YouTube video after last night's clip, just, you know, to ease myself into bed, and 10 minutes into it I realised I don't know what happened in the last 5 minutes. So I'm just gonna go to sleep. And I don't remember falling asleep. But all of a sudden it was 2 AM. So yeah, I guess my body's adjusting. I literally just finished my coffee. Yeah, and I've got about 15-ish minutes before I need to be setting off. Like, I'm glad I don't have to do this tomorrow, but also, you know, I'm a bit worried about what the implications of my sleeping pattern and stuff will do because of it. You know, do I just spend the day, like, you know, reversing it all to then have to do it all again on Saturday? But yeah, who knows, we'll find out later in the week. But you know, today's my last shift until Saturday morning, so I've just got to get through today. Oh, fucking hell. And that's it till Saturday morning. Yay, I made it. Today was actually, I was on the ball today. I got a lot of orders done in pretty quick succession. And then it got to just before 6. and I was asked if I wanted to take my break. I was like, no, I'll just do one more. So I did that one more, and then when that came, I was like, okay, I'll take my break now if that's okay. And the person in charge of me was like, there's just one more to do on this time slot. Can you do that first? I was like, yeah, sure. It was a big one that lasted about an hour. So then I got my break after that. But yeah, I think I'm going to take a chill day again today, and have, you know, a day of, you know, maybe trying to get stuff done tomorrow. I don't know what stuff, probably video planning, to be honest, or something along those lines, you know. But today's just going to be another a day of video games. Game and video days. Day of video games. It's a bit thundery out there. So apparently, I fell asleep on the sofa whilst waiting for food, which is apparently nearly ready now. Yeah, the game of video days has happened. We were considering watching Backlash, the pay-per-view from Sunday night, Monday morning, but I think I'm the one that's stopping that because, you know, I mean, I fell asleep and it's very late. Anyway, I believe food is at least about to be ready. I should make an effort to get downstairs anyway. Hello and welcome to the first day this week where I managed to sleep for more than 4 hours. Wait, no, I would have slept for 4.5 the other day. Anyway, so I went to bed at about 11:30. I don't know why. Oh yeah, that's why. I went to bed at about 11:30 because we ate really late last night, and I just didn't feel well going to bed. So I just waited to digest, and then I went to bed at about 11:30ish. But I woke up at 11:30 as well, meaning 12 hours of sleep. Yeah, which wasn't what I wanted to happen. I wanted it to be more about 8, so that, you know, when it comes to it, I would actually have the, you know, ability to fall asleep tonight. Because I'm not working tomorrow, but I'm working Saturday, and keeping my body in that, you know, routine is probably the best way of adjusting to work at the time that I am working. So yeah, annoyed that I slept in, but also grateful. Productivity is not going to happen today, I already know that. But at the same time, right now, what is there to be productive for? So Beth's turnip prices were 500 bells per turnip. So I sold all my turnips and got 100-ish thousand bells. I meant to film that, which is why I was filming me going to the island, but I was so preoccupied with selling the turnips I forgot. Man. Turnips are a bit like the stock market in Animal Crossing, for those of you who aren't aware. You know, you buy them for a set price in like numbers of 10, in bundles of 10, and then you sell them when the price is right, but the price varies from day to day, and after 7 days your turnips go rotten, so you've got to sell them in time, hence the stock market thing. It's a bit like gambling, but you know. But for the most part, I'm annoyed because I sold my turnips for about 100 yesterday, like each, and now they are 500 on Beth's Island. Anyway, I think we're going to play some Magic now. She's got a new deck that she wants to try out, and I've got dinosaurs. So yesterday I got an email back from a press officer regarding a band that I requested to interview on Pressure on the Scene. My phone didn't load the email until 2 hours after it had been sent, so I replied immediately. And, you know, there is a provisional time slot for an interview today with this band. but it hasn't been confirmed yet, and until it gets confirmed, like, you know, acting as though it is going ahead, I think is the way to go. Just because if it gets confirmed and I haven't been acting as though it's going to go ahead, that results in a very rushed timescale. But also, like, you know, if she replies and says, oh no, sorry, it's not ready, then at least I am, you know, prepared for an interview nonetheless. I hope I get it. That would be a really, really cool band to speak to. Right, so today, like I said yesterday, not working today, but I am working in the morning tomorrow. So today I'm treating as though I have been to work already. Try and follow that routine so that I can be in that sort of position when I need to be later on today. Yeah. The one thing I'm not quite getting yet is eating food at a time that's good to then go to sleep. But then I've always been pretty bad at remembering to eat food in the first place. So I've just had a really exciting artist have an interview booked for Fresh from the Scene on Monday, which is cool. It was gonna happen today, but it got pretty late with organising, and it was probably better to just do it on Monday when I can have more prep time. So yeah, that's exciting. Really exciting actually. But other than that, you know, now I'm just in prepare for work mode for tomorrow morning, 2 AM. It's gonna be fun. I just got obliterated at Magic using the draft decks that we made at the weekend. Yeah, I made a couple of silly mistakes in the final game, which was a lot closer, but the first two games I was nowhere near. Just bad draws, bad hands, you know. Yeah. Anyway, cool. Just had some food, so I'm gonna spend about an hour lounging about, letting it digest, and then I'm probably gonna go to bed because early morning. I got my shifts for next week, and I am working now from, well, today until Wednesday morning, including Wednesday morning. So, yeah, this weekend's gonna be fun. So here we go. Start of 5 days of work in a row. Wow. I think that is actually the longest, like, consecutive amount of days I've worked in maybe 9 years. Like, when I was at the Dye Works, it was only open from Wednesday to Saturday, although at one point it was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So, you know, it might have happened, I can't remember, it was a very long time ago. But yeah, this week's gonna be interesting. And also, coffee. Lots and lots of coffee. I'll tell you what though, after drinking nothing but ground and beans based coffee, having instant is just a bit of a downgrade. This was expensive as well. And it still tastes like shit. So, here's a question. Oh yeah, hi, by the way, it's Friday. Is it Friday? No, it's Sunday. Yeah. But yesterday's shift was very, very tiring. It took a lot out of me, and I just didn't feel up to vlogging when I got back. But yeah, here's the question. Why do spiders insist on running at you whilst you are peacefully trying to tie your shoelaces so that you can get out of their way? Just had an interaction with fucking Sheenglob in the office. Yeah, it's just there, tie my shoes. Noticed a black smudge in a corner. I was like, alright, cool. Let's get this done so I can get out of the way. Please don't run at me yet. Please let me finish tying my shoes so I don't have to fucking jump out the way. And obviously, you know, I am aware that they are supposedly more scared of me than I am of them. But either way, just, no. Yeah. Spiders would be a lot less of an issue if they had any concept of personal space. But yeah, yesterday was fucking crazy, man. We were understaffed and very fucking busy. We had so much to do, and I worked an extra 3 hours on top of my shift. Because, you know, I can't remember if I've said it this week or not, but like, the shifts are more like guidelines, you know. Obviously the start time is the start time, but you just don't finish until you've finished the work that you've got to do, so yeah. 3 hours after the shift was supposed to finish, I got a taxi home. Apparently Sundays are a lot more sedate, which is good. Because I have no intention of... I say I have no intention, I haven't got a choice, but I would quite like another day. Well, I would quite like a day that isn't like yesterday. So I just finished last shift of this week, but I'm obviously working until Wednesday of next week. So when I get back, gonna do as much editing as possible before Formula 1. Watch Formula 1, and yeah, probably end up going to bed at some point. Yeah, so much to do, so little time. But yeah, supposed to finish at 9, ended up finishing at 10:30. Just didn't have the speed to do anything. Like, the printer wasn't working, so it was basically like being understaffed again. But yeah, anyway. Whew. The race hasn't even started and it's already dramatic. The car that got on pole yesterday crashed before the session finished, red flagging it, but managed to keep pole. And then the team were like, hey cool, this car is good to go. And then doing an installation lap, something's wrong. And they, first of all, say they're not going to make it to the grid, so they're going to do a pit lane start, and then say that they're just not going to be able to start the race. So, absolutely gutted for Charles Leclerc. I don't really support Ferrari, they're not a team that I enjoy, but both Charles and Carlos Sainz are two of my favourite drivers in the sport. So it's sad to see it come to this, but yeah, either way it's going to be an exciting, I'll say an exciting race. I know the internet doesn't like Monaco that much, and newer fans don't like Monaco as much either because, you know, they haven't experienced the history of it. They just see boring races, in inverted commas, with not much overtaking, if at all. But yeah, I'm excited. It's about to start. Well, that was one of the most forgettable and boring and uneventful Monaco Grand Prix that I think I've ever watched. Most of my interest in the fight for first faded away before the race even started because Charles Leclerc just couldn't start the race. The car was not in a good condition, so yeah, so already first is out of the way. And then Lewis is starting in P7, I think it is, which in Monaco is nowhere. Like, you're not going to do anything from 7th at Monaco. That happened, and then after like the initial, you know, oh, here we go. After that had died down, we like just ended up back in a, alright cool, the race will get going in 30 laps. And yeah, just when Valtteri pitted, that was the end of his race because his wheel nut got crossed and machined and stuff. So already the battle for first was over, and at that point the race was over. No one was going to challenge Max for the win at that point. So yeah, that was a very uneventful race, that's the word. Literally, there was only one overtake and an overfake. But on that note, I'm going to call that a week. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do all that generic YouTube stuff. Like, share, comment, subscribe, etc, etc. I do have a Patreon, as I've pointed out during this video, so if you want to support me on there, you can. There's a link in the description. As always, I've been Ruby Bryce, and I shall see you a week ago. Adios. Bye.